Hi folks, today is Monday, March the 2nd. It's currently 9:10 in the morning. In February, we took a majority of actually not a majority, all the trades we took in February were scalp trades. So I'm going to look at testing out the Nodetrader trades next. Looks like this might give us a print here. I am still going to take some scalp trades, but the majority of the trades that I take are going to be the Nodetrader trades. The manual low volume node entries and some of the high volume node trades like trend trades and things of that nature. I'm going to try and get familiar with those next. I think I pretty well have a handle on how I'm going to be managing the scalp trades as we get them. So yep, it's time to move on and continue testing and learning as much as possible. And I'm most likely going to make a lot of mistakes, and you guys are going to get to see me make those mistakes. So hopefully if you guys decide to try this system, you'll be able to avoid them. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. And today I'm going to be looking for manual low volume node trades and hopefully entering them correctly. Alright, see you guys shortly. Hey folks, I just wanted to mention this trade right here. I was looking at the chart and I happened to notice it. As you guys can see, this orange or brown color here. Let me see what that is. That's one of the trades I'm looking to take. It's a zone trade, so it's a chocolate color. Alright, and as you guys can see here, we were in this buy zone, so this is a buy zone trade, and we know that because we can go back. Obviously it's beneath the market and also the color, but you can just go back and check that right there. We can come back to it here. But as you can see, the market came down to that buy zone, gave us this zone trade right here. Would have got filled. And these have a much higher profit target. As you can see here, our risk is right here, right beneath the buy zone. But our first profit target is basically a little more than 1-to-1, as you can see. So we got first profit target right there, second profit target right there, and the third is up here in this sell zone. We wouldn't have hit that. I don't take the purple trade, so the only time I consider taking the purple trade is if it was against a level of support or resistance. But yeah, so these trades that you guys see here, the chocolate trades, when they're up against a level or a buy zone or a sell zone, I'll be taking the manual low volume node trades. I'll be taking the trend trades, and I think that's pretty much everything that I'm going to be looking to trade here, folks, with the Nodetrader system. That's just based on what I've seen, what I feel comfortable with. And of course, when we add in the scalp trades, I should have plenty of trades to get going with this here. Alright, let me go ahead and pause it. Still waiting for our first setup to occur. Be back shortly. Hey folks, I just wanted to show you guys this low volume node right here. This was a trade. You see the market came up, made a higher high, and then the market came back down into the zone where we were at. Stop would have been placed right beneath this level. So we would have had, what is it here? Stop would have been placed at 49.00. So right here. First take profit would have been 49.20, which is right here. And we would have trailed the second one. So that's how that would have worked out.
CL scalp trade approaching.
Unfortunately, I was not quick enough to get in there to get my order in. And the main reason is because I was typing in the chat or in the trade room. So I have to be a little bit more conscious about what's going on here, because that would have been a nice first winning trade. Alright, be back with you guys on the next opportunity. Hey folks, I wanted to come back. You guys can see here we have a scalp trade here. But we have this really strong sell zone, and we also have the high volume node right here. And as you can see, the market hasn't been able to push through it yet. So that's why I'm not taking this scalp trade here. Alright, be back with you guys shortly. Alright folks, let's see if we can try something here. Buying the limit.
Order pending.
As you guys can see, we have this low volume node right here, and we have this buying zone right here. We do have a selling zone and a selling low volume node, but we should be able to take a profit here. Let me see, we're at 49.10. Our stop would be at 49.00 right here, and our first take profit would be at 20. So before we got to this selling low volume node, we'd be able to hit our first profit target. Only thing now is to see if the market comes down and fills us or not. One ticket will be filled here.
Order filled.
Alright, so we're filled into that trade. And again, we're in at 49.10, so our first profit target will be at 20, which is right there. Our stop will be at right there. And we'll just wait and see what happens here, folks. And again, this is a selling zone here. I'd feel much more comfortable about this trade if we didn't have that selling zone, but like I said, I'm just testing today. And when you're testing, you can't be scared to make mistakes. So today's just a dry run. We're gonna take anything we can and start making some mistakes. It's the only way we're gonna get better, folks. And that sell zone is really holding us back. But I'm happy that I have my first take profit
Target
right
filled.
above this low volume node. Alright, first take profit got hit, so we're now just managing it.
CL scalp trade approaching.
We'll see if we can push through this level here. I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and we'll see what happens. Looks like we're about to get stopped here. One tick down and we'll be out.
Stop filled.
Alright, so as you guys saw, we were able to hit our first take profit. We had a second runner, but didn't work out for us here. Mainly because the stop, I moved my stop up to break even. I didn't want to risk any of the profit that I had made on that first move. And also because we're going to be in a bit of a sandwich right here. You can see we have this buy zone, and then we have this sell zone right above it. So I expect a bit of sideways action. In the future, we'll have hopefully much better setups. For example, where was it here? this setup right here, we didn't have any buy zones or anything like that on top of us. And as you guys can see, the market came down, filled it, 49.10, 49.20 would have been our first take profit, and we could have managed this trade nicely and made a nice profit on that. Unfortunately, like I said, I missed this trade because I was typing in the trade room, but we were able to catch this one right here.
CL scalp trade approaching.
We made a little profit on that. That's the first manual low volume node trade that I have ever taken, and it worked out pretty nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and we'll see what happens here. Alright folks, just wanted to show you what's happening in the market. As you can see, we had this push up, broke the high volume node, and I'm a bit disappointed here. As you guys can see, the vendor got in on that same trade that I did. At least I think it was the same trade. Looks like his entry was right here, so it was on this bar. Looks like he might have got in on this one. I don't know. I know it was a manual low volume node trade, but as you guys can see here, market went up, came back down. He held it through this through a little bit of drawdown, and then the market came back up. And as you guys can see here, he was up $2,568 at this point, and I know his take profit just got hit. So he had a pretty good day. He should be up well over $3,000 today on this manual low volume node trade. And like I said, I'm still learning, so can't beat myself up too badly here. Look at that. Beautiful trade. And he caught most of that move here. Now I did try to enter on this order here, but it just moved too quick. That's all. That's why I wasn't able to get filled on this order, because it just basically popped up there. You had to already be in this trade basically to catch this. Anyway, I'm going to pause it. It's already past 10 o'clock. So not a bad first day. I'll see if anything else pops up here shortly. Alright guys, we just had another quick print here. And this was, like I said, really fast. There was no way to get in on that one.
CL scalp trade approaching.
And I actually checked, and it looks like we had some news at 10 o'clock, and that's what propelled the market up like that. Let me see what it was. ISM Manufacturing PMI. And that came out at 10 o'clock, so that was, yep, right at this large move that ended up pushing through our high volume node. Alright, be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, I think I'm done for the day. As you guys can see here, we made a lower low right here. We had this zone right here, selling low volume node. Market came up, would have filled us right here at 50.17. Stop would have been at 50.27, which is right here. First take profit would have been at 50.07, which is right there. So our first take profit would have been hit, and we'd still been in the trade right now. But like I said, because we were in such a heavy buy trend, I was hesitant to take it, so I did not get in. And obviously the manual low volume node trades, they have been very accurate, and even in my past testing of them, I haven't actually taken them in the past, but I have watched them in the past, and they've done very well. And today, as you guys can see, let's see here, let's go back to 9 o'clock where I started. 9 o'clock we had this first trade right here that I missed. That would have been a nice winning trade. We could have been done for the day on this trade right here. Alright, our next trade, where was it here? I know there was another trade around here somewhere. I'm just not sure where it was. I need to actually turn it on so that when I take a trade, it shows up on the chart for those little triangles, because I can't even see my own trade here at this point. That one trade that I was able to take. I know we took a trade up into this buy area. I'm just not sure where it was. Oh well. Hold on one moment, folks. Let me find this real quick. Alright guys, I think I got it here. Here was our second opportunity here. Market came down to this second node. We wouldn't have used this one, obviously. The market had already come and hit that. But as you can see here at 49.21, our take profit would have been at 49.31, and that would have been hit right here. We would have moved our stop up to break even, or break even plus one, whichever. And as we move on here, I'm pretty sure, let's see here.
CL scalp trade approaching.
So 49.10, I'm pretty sure this is where I got into the trade. This was my winner, I believe. So 49.10, stop would have been down here at 49.1 or 49.00. Alright, so up to 49.20. That was our take profit. Market reversed. Yep, this is the one, because the vendor stayed into this trade and was able to take all that profit there. Alright, so several really good trades. Market never came back down to this node. This one wouldn't have qualified. There wasn't enough room for the market to actually reverse. We need to have a nice U. And let's see here. Right here, as you can see, we have this nice big U here where the market just gone down, then came back up to the node. Would have been filled. Stop would have been above this level.
CL scalp trade approaching.
And that would have been a great trade. But like I said, in my head too much, didn't take it. So I'm going to have to do the same thing I did with the scalp trades and basically stop thinking and just take the trade when I see them, okay? But right now, we're in a situation where if the market comes back up to this level, I'll jump in on this trade because we have the lower low. And this would be a beautiful trade if we get it. We might get a scalp short here. Let me check the 2 minute. Nothing stopping us from taking a scalp short. So let's wait and see if we get a print here.
CL scalp trade approaching.
Let me pause it. I'll be back shortly. Alright guys, we're going to look at taking this trade if it gets up to us. Not 6 contracts. Let's
CL scalp trade approaching.
do 4 here. We're going to sell on a limit.
Order pending.
We're going to be using a 10 for our stop, so at 24. We'll see if the market pushes up to it. Be back shortly. Alright guys, I canceled that trade because we got this one here. It's a scalp trade. We'll see if we get filled.
Order filled.
Alright, we're filled now.
CL scalp trade approaching.
Hopefully the market will give us a little bit of a reverse.
Stop filled.
Didn't get the reverse we were looking for. But let's see if we can get up here. Selling a limit.
Order pending.
No, I'm not gonna force it. The market hits it, the market hits it. Taking a screenshot for the room here. Alright, I'll be back if we get hit. Alright guys, we just got filled here. Alright, let's see here. So 1-4, we should be at 0-4. Ah, that's not right. And then we're gonna leave a runner on.
Crude oil trade.
Hopefully this selling zone and selling low volume node will hold here. We did get a push down, but we were about 2 ticks away from our take profit. Let me check the 2 minute.
CL scalp trade approaching.
Ah, so we do have the high volume node right here. So that might give us a little issue, but
Target filled.
beautiful. First target hit. Now let's go ahead and drop this down. I tell you folks, every manual low volume node trade so far today would have been a winner. I'm hoping this level continues to be respected and we just shoot down, but 1 tick away from being stopped out here, so
Stop
there
filled.
it is. We're able to get back into profit. Alright, let me go ahead and pause it. Be back shortly. Alright folks, we have a
CL scalp trade
pretty
approaching.
large selling zone here. As you guys can see, we have the I don't know what they call this, chocolate or something like that. Let me see here. I think they called it chocolate.
CL scalp trade
Yeah,
approaching.
chocolate. So we have a zone trade here. And this is a sell zone from way back. Alright, so this is pretty far back. I'm not going to go back and find it. But we do have this sell zone here. We'll see if we get filled. I'll be back shortly. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down.
Order canceled.
If the market comes back up, I might jump in. We'll see what happens. Be back shortly. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Like I said earlier, these zone trades, when you're right at a level of support or resistance, they do extremely well. As you guys can see here, this one pushed right into this selling zone. We got our print. We got a nice push down here. We'll most likely get a bit of a pullback. And actually, we have a manual low volume node trade here if the market comes up high enough, and I'll be able to jump in right here, and we'll place our stop right above at 43. and it's already 10:30 here.
CL
So
scalp trade approaching.
I'm pushing past my typical trading time. But like I said, I'm not really too concerned about profit or loss today. Today is just, get your hands dirty, get in there and start making mistakes. So if we get up here, I'll take this trade and I'll be back with you guys then. Alright guys, we just got filled into this trade here. As you guys can see, our first profit target got hit right there. I was trying to move it down, but wasn't able to get there quick enough. So we'll let this one run. We got 2 contracts left here. Didn't manage this one as I should have, but we're still in profit with it. So we'll see if the market continues to push down. Be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, market's going sideways. I should have managed this trade better, but I got a phone call and I was actually talking
CL
when I
scalp
got
trade
filled.
approaching.
But as you guys can see, my first take profit, where are we at here? Got filled at 31. Market came down to 21, so we would have been filled right there. Our stop was way up here. So not bad at all. I also noticed that we had this higher high here. And to be honest with you, like I said, if I wasn't distracted, I would have canceled this trade, because we shouldn't have taken it when there's a higher high there. But it is what it is. Turned out the way it did.
Crude oil trade.
So I'm not going to complain. Alright, be back with you guys momentarily. Alright guys, first take profit, like I said, would have been hit, but our stop just got hit here. Not bad at all. And as you guys can see, we have this, we're making higher highs now. I'd like to see us break this level here. I'd actually like to see us break this selling zone. But we're actually pushing almost 30 minutes in this video. So I think I'm going to go ahead and shut things down now. I don't want this to run too long. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll continue testing out the
CL
node
scalp
trades.
trade
All right,
approaching.
take care, folks. And also check out the valutrader.com website so you guys can see that trade that the vendor took. All right, take care.